Well, good afternoon. Here's a surprise impromptu stream, and we'll actually do a couple of these today because I'm gonna plan on trying to get Gloomhaven in tonight with my friends. Wasn't supposed to be able to do anything today, but a snowstorm came in and canceled a whole bunch of stuff, and so here we are. So I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this weekly at all, just because I got a lot of stuff going on, and now I am. So that's cool. So that's the plan. We're gonna knock this out now, and then I'll be back later on. Hey, raindrops. Yeah. As I said, just kind of had some time today that I wasn't planning on having, so I'm like, you know what? The Reddit Weekly got posted. I'm gonna knock this out, chill, and then like around 6:30 Eastern, we'll probably be doing Gloomhaven tonight because I shouldn't have been able to do that either. So, why not? Just figured, come on, do this, kind of chill a little bit. I wish there would have been time to organize something for Beer Lake races, but that's just not gonna happen. So, it's tough to do that last minute, and other people don't have that luxury that I do. So, all right, let's jump into this and see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, and let's go for it. Okay, that's a thing. Get this information real quick. Oh, gross. Alright. So, Desert Hera, Bad Crystal, or Bad Pendants. And then, Red Crystal on Eastern. Sweet. Sure. But yeah, how are you doing? Yeah. Fine. I'm gonna take that and run. Alright, map's not very helpful right now. We at least have some bombs, but let's see if we get bombs or rupees from the bush crab. We know that tree pole's not helpful. We can see if this guy drops a bomb. Nah. Ew. Gross. Alright, well, hopefully we can at least eliminate Lumberjack. That would be ideal. Okay. That is just a heart, so we don't need it. So, we will hope that we don't need to do Ego 1 today. I don't mind grabbing that one. Alright, to the village. Got a few bombs, that's good. We'll see if we, I don't know why I went up here. Cool story. We'll see if we, get some items here that'll help us out. Mountain access early and a way to beat Hera nice and quick would be probably not bad. Money's good too. There's a pearl. Huh. Heart. More bombs isn't bad. I mean, Moon Pearl's great, but we really could use something else to help us out here. That's not what I meant. Come on. I didn't mean that either. Okay. We haven't found anything. Alright. Well, at least we know the library's dead. This is probably going to be something, just because the village has been pretty barren. Yeah, alright, we need that. So we'll grab this, do dig spot. So, let's see, that puts back of escape and logic. That would be a good place to go. Zora's in logic. I just need some more money for that. Leave me alone. I think I save and quit from here and do back of escape. I'm really kind of hoping for a weapon. A lamp would get me up the mountain, but then hair is not beatable unless I find a sword or hammer. And a hammer is also scary because that puts me in Dark World immediately. Okay. Well, we have the dam, we have mini moldworm. We could do mini moldworm with bombs. We'll have 6. Unless we get some more here. Okay, that's nice. I guess it's another check in the village, which is kind of annoying. Unless we find our flute as opposed to the lamp, which I guess could be a thing. Okay. Good. Just one. Good. And we got a couple left over. Okay, that's also good. Sure. Okay. Fire Rod now lets me do Dark Cross. And having Samaria gets me a weapon that at least doesn't, like, completely crush me on magic. Get out of my way. Cool. We actually got the bomb there. I got half a mind to fake flipper. That's nice. And I think I'm going to, because I have Moon Pearl. And if we happen to get 50 bucks from a check, then we can just do Zora. And we get some information. Okay. I don't like the fact that he showed up. Oh, it's a bug net. Interesting. Alright. Well, we're probably not getting that. Okay, I'll mark it, but we're not going to be going out of our way for that. There's our 50 bucks, so we can actually buy Zora's item. Come on. There we go. This check, not in logic. I don't care. Watch me get a piece of heart so it throws me out of the water walk here. Nope. Alright, so those are both crap, which is fine. Okay. Good news, that's garbage, so we don't have to come back up here. Wait for the fireball. We don't need to get hit by anything here, please. There we go. Alright, is this good? No. Cool. Hot garbage. Alright, we'll take the trip down to Zelda's cell first. Mainly because if there is something down here that's a little helpful in navigating the dark rooms, I'd be okay with it. I mean, I can do it with Samaria and stuff, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Well, that gets me access to Death Mountain, officially. I can get into Hera. I could do a couple things in Hera. But without a sword or hammer, we can't finish it. Okay. I really didn't want this guy to get aggroed, but he's going to be a dick, so... Conserve a little bit of magic doing this. That's significant. Alright, let's take a shot at this. Okay. Okay, I found the stairway. Okay. So I just hooked to the torch. There it is. Alright, piece of heart. Cool, let's get out of here. I could use some magic, though. Okay. So we'll go and check the sick kid while we're here, and then we're gonna go up the mountain. I don't know why I went too far over like that. Dumb. Okay. Okay. Without a sword or a lamp, I'm not interested in doing the old man yet. I'm just gonna get wrecked going up the mountain, though. It's cool. God. Just leave me alone. We can get both items in Spec Rock area here, so I want to look. Okay. Of course, top one's garbage. I guess we'll grab that. The real question is, do we bother going into Hera now, or do we wait? Because we have the hope that there's a hammer or a sword in there, right? But I can go to Paradox first, which probably makes a lot more sense. And if I end up getting one of those two things there, then I can go back into Hera and actually finish it. So I think I go over to the east. Hey, we got a little magic. I don't feel like dealing with those idiots. A boomerang is strangely convenient for hitting the switch up top. It would be nice if we got something else of importance here. That's not really what I was thinking, but thanks, game. That should do it. Okay. Let's take a look at Floating Island. Mushroom. Oh, God. Alright, that's just beautiful. Sure. Alright, let's peek. I don't think this is going to be a great play, but maybe it's exactly what the seed wants me to do. I have a couple other isolated locations to go to, but we shall see. The other positive thing about this, we can get the rest of our dungeon info. We need to know the green pendant and the other 5-6 crystal. Okay. Total rocks green. Pods 5-6. Well, guess we climb. We might as well do it this way. So we can do these 2 checks, but if we don't get a sword or a hammer, we're leaving. I mean, if we get a small key, I guess we could do the basement, which would be kind of ass. Or we just get our Dark World access because it gives us minutes. And the second item. So we have both items out here, but we can't beat the boss. Hilarious. Okay. Well, that's what we consider stupid. Now what? I think I do something really dumb. And we check a couple item locations here first. And we get the information from Meyer. But I also have no idea what's on Desert Ledge. And we haven't taken a look at Agina's Cave. So this just lets me kind of route all that stuff in. Okay, Ether, which we have. Game's got some jokes. Well, we can get whatever's on Bumper Ledge. Alright, not punished for leaving that forever. So my thought is, I might as well, if I'm going to check the Desert Ledge item, then I might as well just dive into Desert quickly. And then we leave. And maybe go to, like, Village of Outcasts, because we have stuff we can check in that area. It's probably the best bet. I do probably want to get my way over to Saha, but if I start at Village of Outcasts, I can work my way down to Hype Cave as well. Okay, well that was trash. It'd be pretty funny if there's something important in here and then we just strike gold and get the hell out. Alright, so we're definitely not beating this. I mean, not that I wanted to. So this is either a small key or we get an item or map or compass and we're just out of here. Item. Alright. So. Likelihood of coming back here, extremely low. So yeah, I think we do... I should have considered staying up on the mountain and doing all that crap. You know, should I go to do that? Why not? I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm taking the risk and thinking that there's gonna be an important item up here. Maybe help if the damn cabbages would leave me the hell alone. This will also just give me the information for what opens up Turtle Rock, though we're gonna hope that we don't have to do it. I probably could I should probably just grab that mushroom too while I'm up here. Well, nice to know that's garbage, but we'll grab the full magic. That's also kind of helpful. Double ether day. Oh my god, a sword. Alright, now we're starting to head in the right direction. So that's actually good, because I can go back and just beat Era. That's the 5-6 crystal. It's kind of worth just doing it. Goodbye, Lionels. We can also read Ether Tablets. Okay, so we don't need that. That's good. Whoops. I wanted it there. I didn't go far enough back. There we go. Ah, yes. My nemesis. Fighter Sword Moldworm. But I have a cape. And that does make things a lot better. Because we don't have to screw around with that. Wait! I'm dumb. Oh well. The 5-6 was Eastern, and I marked it wrong. Good job, me. Right? Yep. Totally screwed it up. God damn it. Ah, that's annoying. That's alright. We're gonna eventually find out if there's something on PED, because we can actually go to... We can kind of do Skull Woods. I don't want to, but we can. It's kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. So I might at least check the Village of Outcasts and stuff first. Beating Thieves Town is a better option to start, even if we can't get all the items, but we don't know if, like, we just don't have the hammer to do the big chest, but we might not need it anyway. Alright. Oh, that dumb detour. I'm so mad now. I can't believe I did that. Classic mistracking. Oof. It's village, man. Alright. Let's actually get a crystal this time. Alright. 2 things in the back. We'll just hope that we don't have to worry about the hammerlock here. Alright, small magic being the stun prize is good to know. Is it stuck? It's stuck. Yo, that's so good. Okay. That is a nice help before going up to Skullwood. So that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I did this. And now we have a legit chance of not having to worry about not having the hammer here. There's 3 checks left, and there's only 1 item, so the odds may be in our favor. Naturally, it's not there. We'll see if Blind has it. Nice kill. Sweet. Full cleared. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, that was a good decision. Alright, now we'll just do a couple checks and get into Skullwoods and clear that out. Screw you, thief. And then we'll head south and see what we can find. This is kind of a shitty check to do, but if I don't do it, Graveyard Ledge will probably have something all day for me, which is annoying. What would be funny is if the boots were here, because then I could just do King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks while I'm right here. That's like wishful thinking, though. Okay. But that is my 11th heart, so that's good. Just a little bit more padding going into Skullwoods. Alright. Take a quick peek and see if we need to grab this. Nope. Definitely do not. So goodbye, Bumper Ledge. Alright. We'll just head straight back and then we'll come back up front if we need to. That's rude. Just make sure we don't. Excuse me. Thank you. Survivability. How nice. You know what? We're gonna grab this first because we can mirror our way out, so why not? Whoops. Alright. Luckily we didn't screw ourselves there. A map. How nice. Thanks, game. I just thought of something cool that I can do here. Okay. Not with that. Because we know we're gonna get the... Oh well. And we still got a little bit of magic over back here. So I don't have a magic refill, but I have potions for health. So we can do this. Nice. That was a really good moth kill. Okay. For the lulls. Okay, good. I'm gonna mirror bonk here, aren't I? Oh, I didn't. Okay. So, good news, not required. Bad news, went back to Hera for nothing. Okay. Alright. Enough of that. So we can do Smith Chain. But we could, let's do Dig Game first. Okay, we don't care about that. Alright, so we have Smith. We can check Magic Bat, but we have to lose the portal to do it. I might do it in between and then grab Purple Chest and just route that down. Because it is a logical check, it's just annoying. We gotta do this. Holy shit. What a great spot for the hammer. I'm lying. What's actually great about that is I can get the portal back. Like, that's really freaking funny. Okay, cool. That's stupid as hell. Oh my god. Sure. Okay. It's another one of those item checks that for anyone who's new to these seeds will drive you insane because you just might not even know you can do it. It's rude as hell. Alright, let's check our friend Stumpy. I already rejected that once, I didn't need it again. Alright, we're gonna turn this in, check Bamo's tablet, and then we head to Hype Cave. Okay. Alright, so we need a bow. A lamp would be ideal. We definitely need flippers. Son of a... We're like this close from being able to completely clear green pendant turtle rock. Technically, the lamp is what puts it in logic, but I think we're going to need to go up there sooner. I'm thinking we just dive into pod. We can check a couple things on the way. Pod could have an answer in it. Sometimes the bow just shows up in here because it's stupid. But we also still have Saha. Absolute trash. Ugh. I don't even know if I really want to do this, but I you stupid piece of crap. Alright. Well, let's look around. mean, it's this or the other logical check is to go in a TR, and that really sucks. At least these are pendant dungeons, so I guess we hope for the best. Vanilla big key, nice. Alright, so there should be at least one more key, bow side. Maybe an item, maybe. Could be a map or compass, that would be annoying. I forgot I had sword beams still. What am I doing here? I don't have a bow. So I really, well, here's what we're gonna do. I didn't get it. Okay. Well, probably because that's fine. Let's head right back. Okay, well, that just gave me 2 clearable dungeons. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna check Armless Hellway. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, that's wonderful. Now, it would be really funny if there was a bow over here. I also hate the fact that Turtle Rock is now in logic completely. But we're not going to talk about that. Alright. Well. Alright, so there's 1 item on bow side and 1 item on Helma. And I think we're not going to even go into Eastern since now we know we can just beat Swamp and Ice. But I will turn in the Mushroom and Potion up because I think that's a smart idea. Okay, game. just take one of these so we don't exhaust all of our money. Not that we really need it, but... Alright, I'm gonna go swamp first. I think, of course, I needed to actually come up here. So, we're looking for a bow. And that technically puts us in go. My God. Stop being stupid, please. Yeah, because then I could beat Pod Eastern, and right now, I mean, I could even go and beat Meyer with what I have. So, yeah, we're gonna just clear out these 3 dungeons that I can do, and we'll hope to find a bow on the way. Dun, dun, dun. So, likely, especially if this is an item, I'm just going to go back. And we'll risk skipping left side. But, well, maybe this is an item. Yeah, it's not a good one. There we go. I was like, I don't think I have that. Gross. Alright, so we're at least leaving one thing behind, maybe 2. Come on. There we go. Well, I'm not even gonna say it, but I feel the same way, game. We gotta do this first. Hello. Great start. Good thing I picked up some green. I might get some drops from the Pengators. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay. I think that was too much. No, I thought I saved it. Okay. Great. That's it. Finally. The struggle is real. Okay. All right. Let's see if we get this. Nope. Because I'm dumb. It's okay. Because we didn't hit the switch anyway. I don't have... Alright. I'll be okay. I swear I'll be okay. I'm really feeling rusty today. I think it's just because I've been like busy and haven't really touched this in what, almost a week? Feels like almost a week. The big key is going to be here, and then we have to go back for the big chest, which is just great. But we might as well go this way. So we know the big chest and Cold Stare have the last two items. It's the only thing that we have left to do. Cool. Alright. Let's try that again. Good enough. Okay, still no bow. Let's go to Meyer. And then after that, I guess we go... I mean, we could go into Eastern. Or I can see if we get trolled by a TR. That could be fun. I feel like TR is probably the right answer because it always is. He got in my way. I was actually gonna have some fun and do bird toss, but oh well. Of course, it's an really big key. Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Alright, was it worth? Of course not. Alright, we got the big chest, the chest next to that, and then Viddy, so we know we have 2 items still, and one of them is going to have a small key, which we don't really care about. There it is. Okay. So we're technically go. I'll take that too. So on the nice to have list would be another sword and the other bow, but whatever. We're good on magic because we got the half magic item. So we're just gonna go back to Pod Eastern, finish it up, and then go to GT. Not bad. Ah, well. All right. So this seed is weird because it kind of felt slow, but it's not super slow. I don't know. I think we do Eastern first, since we'll use more arrows with Armos. We could refill and pod. Alright, so I haven't set foot in here at all, so lulls on me if there's a bow in here. But we have the hunt down the big key anyway, so we'll open up most of the shit. Okay. Funny. So we have a vanilla big key. And that sucks. Let's just grab this. Doesn't matter too much at this point. We'll have plenty of arrows. So the only thing that we really have to hope that we don't run into a problem with is GT big the torch, and make sure the big key is not on the torch. If that happens, we're gonna feel bad. Though if we're lucky, we just find boots on path. But who knows? I mean, I'll probably go into Total Rock first if I have to. But I'll also have the 5, obviously, Pyramid Fairies possibility. I haven't rescued Old Man on the Mountain, which is kind of funny. Never mind. Thanks, game. Alright, now we definitely know we're good. It's just, you know, if we have to do Master Sword Ganon, so be it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Likelihood finding a sword in GT is usually up there, but it's not a guarantee. It also depends. If we get an early big key, then we might get screwed out of it. Ooh. Just got it off. We still have an... No, we don't have an item on Armos. That was it. But we do have 2 items that we're going to get in pod on the way. It will be kind of funny if there was a bow locked in here, because I almost got to it. I screwed up the potion glitch. Alright, so arrows is good. That just gives me a little more padding there. The other item is going to be on our buddy. Whoops. There we go. Fill up. I need to remember that I actually have boots. Alright, let's head to GT. Okay. I didn't open the Turtle Rock portal. I'm just gonna do it this way. I don't even know if this is the best or not, but we're doing it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Good enough. Alright. So, we want the big key. We certainly wouldn't mind a sword and a bow upgrade if they're available. If not, whatever. Big key and climb. Let's see what we got. Another small. Get out of my way. That was close. I'm just gonna kill him. Good. Funny. Alright, back we go to the left side. Dude, just get me... For God's sakes. Hit the right thing. Alright, randomizer room, maybe? That's a no. I'm doing this to grab the arrows. I think there's some arrows before in Bob's room, Bob Chest's room, but oh, you know what? I think there's also just some right here. Yeah. Okay. Now we're in good shape. Naturally. Okay. Well, let's see if we find a sword upstairs or not. Take that. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh my god, just kill it. There we go. Whatever. That was a bad room. Should be fine because we have get a little bit of refill here. Grab those. Okay. We have the half magic, which helps tremendously. Nice job. Okay, those cooperated, which was super nice. I think I can just go. Oh yeah. Got two smalls. Not super helpful at this point. Yo, okay. That's great. We didn't get our sword upgrade. We might not at all. That's not what I wanted to do there, but we live here now. Okay. I mean, silvers is certainly better than no silvers. Can you not be a dick? No, you can't. You really can't. Okay. Cool. That works. Take one. Can we get a worse pattern, please? Okay, this is maybe better. One. Here we go. There we go. Nice way to finish. Alright. Well, Master Sword, but with silvers. Alright, time to do some counting. One, two, 6. Missed. 8. Alright, that should be... Oh, that's a good spot. Alright, that should get him out of phase 2. Yep. Alright. Not... Oh. Okay. Let's just use one of these. Okay, there we go. Alright, not too bad for a Master Sword kill. I haven't done that in a little while. And time. Alright, cool. I am interested to see times on this. Someone's gonna do this like a 120 or something, or better. Let's find out. There's a handful of people who did this one already. Ooh, okay, 152. So that's good for me. Last location, Titan Mints and Hera. It makes sense. I got those really early. Oh, he got Hammer, didn't realize he got Hammer. Magic Bat is such a crap spot for that, though. You had to have, because where Hammer was, you had to have Dark World access, so you had to get the mitts on Hera, in Hera to get that Hammer. So someone else did a 254.08. Chaos Clouds was a good runner. 132.39, so this was a little bit slower, yeah. Doggy 132.18, nice job. Yeah, everything felt sloppy in the middle. Okay. So, yeah, Lamp was in Pod, that's there. There was a sword and hookshot cave. I got that. That was my first sword. And then I don't remember where I got Master Sword. And then... Oh no! Oh no! So, I'm calling out my friend psychologist, who probably isn't watching this, but if he is, it'd be funny as hell. Someone accidentally mirrored instead of hooking through the block after Bloodborne 2. Whoops. And that gave him a 2-hour and 23-minute time when probably would have had much better than that. Oh, that's a shame. That's funny. It's funny, but not funny. Alright, let's fast forward this thing. So, yeah, I'll take my 142.57 real time. We'll see what the in-game time ends up being. So that'll put me right now third, but there's a lot of people who still have to do this. But yeah, I'd have to go back and see what my Master Sword was. I don't remember where I got it. Oh, it was Thieves. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So I got a sword in Thieves Town, I got a sword in Hookshot Cave, but I never found any others. So I should probably like put that down here. Alright. So that's going to do it for me for now. I should be back a little bit later doing some Gloomhaven with my friends around 6:30 Eastern. So if you're around, maybe I'll catch you then. I'm going to just get going, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.